Hello YouTube, I'm going to teach you the ZZ method today. I haven't seen any other tutorial for the ZZ method on YouTube, so I'm going to make one. The ZZ method has been growing in popularity since the mid-2000s, and people have found that it's a very fast method. The way that it works is you first do EO line, which orients all the edges and also solves two edges on the bottom, preferably in front and back. The next thing you do is you solve two blocks here and here. Then you have your last layer. Oh, and when you're solving your blocks, you only turn these three sides, which makes it very fast. And then by the time you get to your last layer, all your edges are still oriented, so you have far fewer last layer cases. First, we have to orient all the edges. This is a pretty tricky step, which confuses some people, but I will hope to clarify it so you understand how to do it. So the idea is that we have blue on top all the time and green on the bottom all the time, like this. And our goal is to make it so that we can solve all the pieces without turning the top or the bottom. So we can see this piece here is in its correct position and it is flipped the correct way. We call this a good edge. We will leave it alone. Let's take this here. If we use only side turns, not U or D, to put it into its correct place, it's in the correct place now, but it's not flipped the correct way. So we know this is a bad edge. So we make a mental note that it's bad, and we find another one. At this edge, we'll see if it's bad. We put it into the correct place. We see that it's between the correct centers, but not flipped the correct way. So this one's also bad. So we have one bad here, and one bad here. Now, how do you change them from bad to good? Well, it turns out that each time you turn top or bottom, it makes all bad edges in the top or bottom turn good, and all good edges will turn bad. So if we do a very short sequence, we turn the top first, then this one turns good. We can replace it with the other bad edge, and then this bad edge, as when we turn this top face back, this edge becomes good as well. So now we have this good edge, this good, and this edge here is also good. So we've just converted two bad edges to become good. Now, it's a bit cumbersome to turn edges into place to see if they're bad or good. So the way a ZZ solver identifies them is by looking at them and applying some simple rules to determine whether they're bad or good. So there are 4 rules total to determine whether an edge is bad or good. The first rule is that we ignore all stickers which are blue or green. So when taking into account whether, for instance, this edge is bad, we ignore the sticker on it which is blue, and also we don't look at the center which is next to it and is green. We only look at this sticker and this sticker because they're not blue or green. The second rule is more of a definition. We define two colors to be similar if they are either the same or if their centers are on opposite ends of the cube. For instance, orange and red are similar colors because orange and red are on opposite ends of the cube. This color scheme may be different on your cube, but this is the standard color scheme. Red and red are similar because they're the same. Yellow and yellow are similar. And yellow and white are similar because they are opposite. And remember, because of rule 1, we don't care about blue or green. The third rule says that if we see an edge sticker and a center sticker on the same face which are similar, for instance these two, then we know that the edge must be good. Otherwise, if they're dissimilar, the edge must be bad. So this edge is good, and this edge is bad. The last rule, Rule 4, says that if there is an edge adjacent to a center and a sticker on the edge, which is not adjacent to the center, is similar to the center, so these two colors are similar, Rule 4 says that the edge is bad. So we see here, this edge is next to this center, and this sticker, not adjacent to the center, is not similar. I know it's confusing. It's not similar to this center color, so we know that this edge is actually good. Let's find another example. So we see here, this edge is next to the center. The sticker, which is not next to the center, is similar to the center, so it's bad.